And in Rivers State, less than an hour before his sack by Governor Nyesom Wike, the former Rivers State Commissioner for the Environment, Igbex Tamuno, hosted an event to find a solution to air pollution in the state. Soot was first noticed in 2016, and despite public outcry, these harmful substances have remained in the atmosphere. Uche Okoro reports.
In 2016, residents of Rivers State woke up to inhaling air contaminated with black microscopic carbon particles, 2.5 micrometer in diameter or smaller. When a dark cloudy skyline wasn't visible, every exposed surface was a reminder of the daily risk. The severity varies depending on the weather and current location. The government identifies the major cause as the product of incomplete combustion of hydrocarbons from illegal refineries in the creeks, but it seems handicapped in finding a solution. Event after event were organized to discuss the problem, like this one in Port Harcourt, attended by the former Minister of State for Environment, Ibrahim Jibril, and former Commissioner for Environment, Rosalind Konya, but nothing changed.
When I remember this soul, water run away, my ayo, water run away, my ayo.
The Stop the Soot campaign began with protests and pressure on the state and federal authorities. But this momentum couldn't be sustained. Eventually, residents resigned to fate and learned to live with it, hoping that soon things would change. There were speculations that an attempt by the current Rivers Commissioner for Environment, Igbex Tamuno, to revisit an issue inherited from his predecessor may have cost him his job.
The government of Rivers State, led by His Excellency Nyesom Wike, CON, feels and shares the huge concern of citizens.
He made a sudden exit few minutes after these remarks, and shortly after, news filtered in that he had been relieved of his duties while the event was still ongoing.
When it comes to small particulate matter, that's largely invisible, so it actually moves along at a level where you can't see it, but it's still doing significant damage.
The life expectancy of people living in Port Harcourt going through breathing in PM 2.9 and PM 10 is about 37 years. So anybody who is more than 40 years in Rivers State, in Port Harcourt, is an ancestor.
After 5 years and yet another meeting of stakeholders, the big question remains unanswered. When will the soot end so residents of Rivers State can return to breathing unpolluted air? The state government and other relevant authorities simply assure that a solution is in sight. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.